We're Threezus, there's three of us. We're weird as fuck and that's our deal. This could go anywhere, so buckle up and Threezus take the wheel.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Now this is a purely visual thing.
It's a purely visual thing. What's happening?
We learned.
It also looks like we're all like syncing.
We learned that at the Spotify studio, everybody, that the
look,
table.
You can see Daniel's legs.
The table that we record our things on is one of those tables that can be rised all the way up to a standing desk height. And so now Danny's unpredictably piloting it up and down.
I'll do this for the whole episode.
So if you want to watch this on Spotify, their video podcast feature, or on YouTube, you'll see how stupid and bad this looks. Thanks, Danny.
You know, it almost looks like an optical illusion where we all synchronously sync down.
Yeah,
dude. So
we're sitting at a table with all our equipment on it, but smoothly and seamlessly, the whole table can be raised like several feet. Like really a lot.
The reason we found out about this is because I accidentally there's like a little control thing down here for me, but there's also like I was trying to mess with the level of my headpodnes, which is over here to the left of it. And so I was like, oh, this is the volume button, and it just raised. Daniel was like, whoa.
Well, this is one of the many like cool and interesting features here at Pod City Studios, a Spotify property,
the home of Big Daddy Spotify.
I'm Danny.
I'm Mason.
The fact that you made eye contact with me too,
and yet he's Daniel.
Seen it coming. Also,
the Threezus podcast.
Last thing to comment on the raising thing, like, because I was like, oh, you can see Daniel's like lower half. Like, what if he was just fucking naked? We're all
naked under the desk. And Danny does checks on us by raising the desk all the way up to the top.
Anyway,
take a check.
Welcome to the Threezus podcast. Here on the Threezus podcast, we shout out.
I said I'm Daniel.
We already did this. I'm Mason.
Oh, did you already say that?
You missed it when you were wallowing in your sorrow.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the Threezus podcast. Danny has someone to shout out as we do every week on this podcast.
I'm Danny.
Damn it!
I'm scared. I have a shout out from Isitu ?
Okay, what's up, Isitu?
Or is it you ?
Is it you?
Maybe.
No, I like Isitu.
Isitu ? Yeah. So this is only pertains to one of us.
Okay, that's fine.
The description is fun dude. And it says, Mason, just Mason. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much. Is it you?
Isitu?
Shout out to you. Big shout out from me in particular, the only fun dude here on this podcast.
Yeah, I guess I'm boring.
Thank you so much. You can be like, is it you? And you can give exclusive compliments to me while sticking your middle fingers out to Danny and Daniel.
Yep.
I'm Danny.
Sorry. You can DM us at Threezus Podcast on Instagram. You can interact with our polls or interaction stuff on Spotify feed. You can leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. You can join our Patreon family. That's the best way. Patreon.com/Threezus Podcast.
/Threezus.
That's Threezus.
Yeah.
Or we've worked with Apple and Google to do a hot word for your voice assistant. If you just say "I'm Danny," then it'll send us a message to whatever you want to say.
Yeah, right on. Try that. It'll work.
Yeah.
This week, I have I don't even know if this is a warm up game. We'll try it for like a second.
Is it a cool down game?
Yeah. Well, it's something.
Cool down game. I really gotta.
I'm just gonna give you several prompts, and we're gonna go back and forth. A popcorn answering weird or odd or disconcerting things to say blank. Right?
Oh, in like different situations.
Like scenes from a hat from
almost
Whose
like
Line?
Scenes, exactly. Almost like scenes from a hat on Whose Line. I'm going to give you a prompt. The first one is if you are the cashier at McDonald's. So like what would be weird if you heard this from your cashier at McDonald's?
Fuck yeah.
like Oliver number one. Fuck yeah! Like you're just so excited.
Oh, okay, I know. I hope you have a great day. I love working at McDonald's.
Yeah, please don't break me out of here.
Little does he know, it's made of shit.
I would say after every single thing I say, I would just add, "Don't tell the manager."
That'll be $5.53. Don't tell the manager. Yeah.
And your change is 73 cents. Don't tell the manager.
The bathroom is right over there. Don't tell the manager.
Today's my last day.
Okay, great.
Oh, it's you again.
I was gonna say, like if they ask for something, be like, "Yeah, it's your funeral."
Oh, okay.
Like Alvin number 4. Yeah, it's your funeral, man.
After what you order, they go, "I don't know."
Okay, right. All right, now you're peeing in a public restroom.
What's up?
Okay, right. Making conversation, right? Ooh, weird dick.
Just yell it. can totally see above these walls. What are you
Yeah.
even there for?
Yeah, what is the point of this? Oh, so this is piss.
So this is piss.
Now that's what I call piss.
No, that's what I call it.
Wait, so you never knew?
No.
You've always wondered what
Age
piss
29,
was.
yeah. I also love like, oh, that's new.
Yeah, right.
Like something wrong is happening. Yeah. How about I have a new situation.
Sure.
Okay.
You're at a public library and you're sitting at a table with people.
Books.
Scared
So
me.
stoked. I know. Yeah. That was terrifying. Books. Yeah. I farted.
Just say I farted.
I was going to
Farted.
recommend like trying to encourage people to make like a shared Spotify playlist like session with you while you like take a speaker out. Like, so this is as a complete adult, but you just ask someone if you can copy their homework.
Nice. Yeah.
Teach me to read.
Yeah. So this is a book.
So this is blank. At the library.
Oh, that's new.
So this is piss. I guess so. This is piss is always like irrespective. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Even when it is appropriate.
We
to
dug to
say,
the bottom. Now we had an actual slated game. Thanks for humoring me. I don't know if that worked. Whatever. But we have another game slated here that I wanted to play. It's called Pinky Stinky.
Pinky Stinky.
It's where you take one finger and put it in. No, okay. Pinky Stinky is it's like a camp. Like word game?
Yeah.
Danny taught it to me, so I wonder if you'd be willing to just teach it again.
Yes. So how Pinky Stinky works? It is a word game where you come up with
Sorry.
I believe you come up with two words that rhyme. And you put them together into a new concept.
You like reference them without saying the words, and people try to figure out.
Yeah.
So like if I said something like, I have a pink stink.
And pink stink also means that they're each one syllable long.
Yeah.
Pinky stinky is they're both two syllables. And pinkety stinkety is three syllables. Pinkety stinkety. No, I don't know.
Pinky Annie, Stinky Annie.
Pinky and a stinky Anna. Yeah.
I have a pinky and a stinky Anna. Okay. So
I want to do a pinky
I have a pink stink just as like an introductory round.
Yeah. So two syllables.
I'm having sex in my big car. It's
fuck
a truck.
truck.
It's a truck fuck.
Nice.
Fuck truck.
A truck
Nice.
fuck.
Yeah.
Truck fuck. This is a pinky stinky.
You have a pinky stinky.
I have plenty of these little Costco treats that you go around and pick up.
Ample sample.
Oh, you have ample samples. Ample samples.
Okay, I think I have a
yeah.
pinky stinky.
You have a pinky stinky? Okay.
That's unfortunate.
I'm going to this event where a lot of us are gonna expel gas from our anus.
Well, party.
Yeah.
It's a party.
A gathering of people where you expel gas
from our anus. Yeah. So this is piss.
So this is fart.
Oh,
It's just not.
they
piss.
fart. Yeah.
You
They
fart,
fart.
so this is piss.
This is piss.
Why is this the best part of the podcast?
So this is piss seems to have a lot of mileage on it for us.
That's our new title for
Yeah, I
this.
was gonna say.
So this is piss.
Yeah. I have a pinky stinky.
Yeah.
It is the deliberate killing of a shepherd.
Oh, it's a herder murder.
It's a herder murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bear with me here. Yeah. So this is piss. Yeah.
I got a bad pink stink.
Yeah, go for it. I got a bad pink stink.
I got a real bad pink
All right.
stink.
What's your pink stink?
When an earth color is very sad.
A brown frown.
Brown
Yeah,
frown.
brown frown.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Why do you say that's bad? That's a nice one.
I don't know, because brown frown is just like
It sounds like a septic disease. I've got the brown frown.
I got the brown frown.
I have a slant pinky and a stinky Anna.
Ooh, pinky and a
Let's
stinky
go
Anna?
for
A
it.
four?
I have a non-optional science room.
Mandatory laboratory.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's
okay.
good. I like
Yeah,
that.
You guys like my slant pinky and a stinky
Yeah,
Anna?
that was a great
yeah.
slant, pinky and a stinky.
Yeah. Okay. I got a pink stink.
Yeah,
Okay.
what is it?
Dude, that's a gnarly penis. That is a gnarly
sick
penis.
dick,
That's a
dude.
sick dick, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, gnarly
Sick
penis, dude.
dick.
Yeah. I got a pig stink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
Kiss.
Piss kiss. Piss kiss, yeah. It's piss kiss.
yeah, I know.
You know this thunderstorm really scares me. Oh, sorry. It's a pinky stinky or a pinkety stinkety.
Oh, depending on how you say them.
Depending on how you say it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really scared of this thunderstorm.
Oh, frightening lightning.
It's frightening lightning. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Frightening lightning.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Different
Frightening
people
lightning
say-
is probably
yeah.
how
Oh,
I'd say it.
that's
So it's a
good. I
pinky
like it.
stinky.
Pinkety stinkety.
You have a
Oh,
pinky
pinkety
stinky.
stinkety. Wow.
It's a Chinese
Oh, I'm out.
This is not my word.
This was fun, you guys. See you later.
Sorry.
A Chinese animal related to monkeys, I think.
That's it? It's a Chinese animal that's related to monkeys?
Okay.
Yeah. It's also a slant. My bad.
Okay, I can't say that either. No. I'm out, guys. Yeah. Like
Are you gonna get it?
A random panda?
I think I know. Yeah, or like a panda need chimpanzee. A panda.
No.
Oh, okay.
It speaks Chinese.
It's
Mandarin Pandarin.
I was going for Mandarin tamarind.
Oh, a tamarind.
Wait,
wow.
is it tamarind? Like
I don't know. I have no
okay,
idea.
Cool.
So that's piss.
Yeah.
That you just gonna respond to everything with that.
Yeah.
Piss? It's the butterfly meme, but
Yeah.
it's piss. Okay.
I'm so dumb. Tamarind is a plant.
I liked Pandarin Mandarin. Yeah.
I was gonna say like I'm appealing to a large Chinese audience.
Pandarin Mandarin.
Mandarin,
I like that.
Mandarin.
Pinky Stinky. I'm erect by myself.
Oh, it's you're
Loner
a boner
boner.
loner.
I'm a boner loner.
I have one more. It's I'm a school bag full of pancakes.
Oh, I'm a backpack slapjack.
Yeah, flapjack.
Flapjack
Flapjack backpack. Yeah.
Backpack slap.
It's a pinky
Flapjack,
Flapjack's backpack.
Yeah. All right,
How's it going?
that's Pinky Stinky.
Yeah.
That's a stinky pinky, everybody.
Yeah, dude, that game is it takes a sec to get the brain going there, but that's why we do it at the beginning of things.
Because
Yeah,
we love to give brain. All right, so we did mention a Mandarin Tamarind and Pandarin Mandarin.
Yes, we
And
did.
that reminds me that, I mean, all three of us, we speak a
We all
language.
speak Chinese.
We all
We
speak
do,
Chinese.
we do.
We all speak a language that is not
Go ahead,
English.
Daniel.
And recently,
Yeah.
Danny and I did a video where he made me speak
Spanish.
sing in Spanish.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I changed all the lyrics
He
to make
did
him look
change
like
all
a
the
dumbass.
lyrics to make me say stupid things, but it really did not register to me as I was singing them what I was saying at all, because I obviously don't speak Spanish at all.
Hi, loser.
I did get a lot of compliments on my pronunciation, though.
Some people
because
said that his Spanish was better than mine, and I was like,
What?
I will say
What?
that's
Yeah.
where
Fighting
that's where like
words.
dialect
Yeah.
coaching and accent stuff really comes in handy. Because
Yeah.
I feel like
And
more.
just being superior in general.
I just feel like
Yeah.
more so than most people, I could probably pretend to speak a language a little more convincingly than
Yeah.
other people.
I
do.
think I
But
also had
promise
parts
you I
that
don't know
were
what I'm
faster.
saying.
Yeah, I had parts that were faster
Yeah,
too.
he did the harder
and so
stuff.
I had to like cut off a bunch of words, so maybe that's what they meant by that. Yeah, and you got all the slower parts.
But yeah, I very much did not know what I was saying, and I
Yeah.
want to get revenge on Danny
Ooh.
eventually.
It was really fun to like listen to it over and over again though, because like it started to sound legit when Mason was like performing it. Yeah, even though he was saying dumb
forgot what
shit.
the
Yeah,
accent
So
yeah,
lyrics
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before, but like, so we do MadLibs covers on YouTube and TikTok sometimes, right?
Yes.
MadLibs covers are where we take the original song lyrics and we just like do something like screwy with the lyrics and
Yeah.
replace them with something dumb.
Right.
And like sometimes with me and Danny, because we sang it that way and did not cover the song in a non-goofy way,
Yeah.
it kind of like replaces the real lyrics with the stupid
yeah,
ones in
I
our
have
head.
no fucking idea what some
One
of the
time,
lyrics
Danny,
are.
I don't even remember if I've talked about this, but like one time you were doing a house show
Yeah, I was singing Circles by Post Malone.
and you did the MadLibs lyrics in
Yeah.
front of a bunch of people who had never seen.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, like on
I didn't
purpose?
know.
No, by accident.
I didn't know. I didn't
Oh.
know when the real lyrics stopped and the new lyrics start.
wait, what?
So the lyric,
Or like-
I remember this. The lyric in the real song is "Seasons change and our love went cold.
Yeah. Her love grew cold.
Feed the flame because we can't let go." That's like the original
Yeah,
lyric.
yeah.
And Danny, in front of a room full of people who do not watch our videos at all,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
doing a live music session where he was taking like popcorn requests.
Yeah, like
from
people would
people
name
to
an
sing a
artist,
song.
and I would sing one
And
of
they
their
said
songs
Post
over the-
Malone. He
yeah,
started
yeah.
singing Circles, but like,
Seasons change and
and he said seasons changed and our love grew mold. Call me names in the comments below, which was like the thing I swapped
Wait,
his lyrics out for.
You like actually?
He actually sang that live in front of all of
our
us.
love grew mold.
You definitely said "call me names" in the comment, and then you like
Okay.
just trailed off. I think subconsciously realizing what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't remember the real lyrics anymore because I've
Yeah.
in a weird way listened to that more than
'cause
I've
you
listened to the
edited it,
original.
too.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
So I guess what I'm saying is like
yeah,
I feel
fuck
like
yeah.
that. No, I'm not saying this to
Yeah,
embarrass you. I think it's
yeah,
funny,
yeah.
but like not in a fuck you way. But also
It was
like,
already a silly vibe at least. which
yeah, it
is
was
good.
totally
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Most
yeah.
people didn't like really know what was happening at all anyway.
Yeah.
But
I got
What's
booed off
going
stage.
on
I guess what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like now that I've sung a song in Spanish and don't really know what I was saying, I feel like that effect is even worse now because I don't even know what the original lyrics are supposed to be at all,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the words I'm saying mean nothing to me when I hear myself saying them in my imagination.
Yeah.
I've definitely occasionally had this very catchy song called
Me porto bonito.
"Mi Porto Bonito."
Me. That was one thing that Mason. So when I was trying to teach him the
me instead of
pronunciation,
me.
whenever he would see me, he would say me.
But it's
But it's
me.
me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because all e's are
is
me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the best thing about Spanish is that every vowel
phonetically
always has
consistent.
the exact sound.
Consistency.
So in that song, like I will sometimes get it stuck in my head because it's very catchy.
Yeah.
But like I now know that you had a lyric for me that said "No te rías de mi pito,"
Yeah, don't laugh at my dick.
which I now know
Yeah,
means
yeah.
"Don't laugh at my dick."
Yeah.
But it is like totally unironically stuck in my head as the real lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even know what's supposed to go there. So every time in my head it's on autoplay.
Yeah.
I hear,
There's
"No te
also
rías
the
de mi
part.
pito."
There was also the part that was it was like tu eres bebecita porque yo soy, or like or tu eres bebecita da da sota, and you said like tu no eres chino porque yo soy chino, which is you're not Chinese because I'm Chinese.
You can't be
Yeah,
Chinese.
because I am.
I'm Chinese.
Yeah.
Wait, if I'm Chinese,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe eventually I'll think of ways to. The problem is it's so much easier to coach someone how to say things in Spanish than it is Mandarin.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
because
It's also there are a lot
it's tonal
more.
in Mandarin, which
Right.
kind of sucks.
There
for
also
you.
are more songs that are popular here that are in Spanish than the songs that are in
But
Mandarin.
we'll
that are,
see.
yeah.
Maybe I'll make you guys
Yeah.
speak Chinese at some point, and then you can make us speak Korean, Daniel.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
You can make us
I mean,
lots of
K-pop,
K-pop.
yeah,
Yeah.
K-pop's
Do some
really popular.
BTS, some BTS or something.
Yeah, maybe that's in our
Blackpink,
future.
yeah.
I just think it'd be fun.
Yeah, the ni hao, Mason. 我是个傻逼.
Say it into the camera,
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah. All right. What should I say? How do you say everybody? Like hello everyone.
You'd say 大家好，我是个傻逼。
大家好，我是个傻逼.
He just said to all our Chinese listeners,
Yeah,
he's like, what's up, everybody? I'm a dumb bitch.
Yeah. I'm a dumbass. Yeah. That's one of the fun things I learned. Mason's cousin actually taught me that.
That's right.
And
That's
he told me he wanted a video to grab a video of it and send it to his uncle or his dad, which is Mason's uncle.
Yeah.
And all I think his dad said in response was, his pronunciation sucks. I was like, dude,
He's not very good at
you see
calling
what I
himself a
look
dumb
like?
bitch.
I'm trying, man.
Yeah.
I don't look like I don't look like I speak Mandarin.
Danny
so,
really
you know.
rehearsed it too, because like the
Dude, your
tonality.
cousin was cracking up.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
literally just being like, I'm a dumb bitch. I'm a dumb bitch. Or I'm a dumb bitch. Yeah.
Because like you're not saying the right words at all unless
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing the tone right. So Danny was like, 我是一个傻逼. like
Really
it's very
dramatic.
very dramatically
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like in a movie
Yeah.
dramatically saying to camera like,
Yeah,
I'm a
funny.
dumb
Well, I'm
bitch.
always like the funny. Okay, so here's the thing, Mason, that I don't think I ever mentioned. People are constantly impressed by the amount of Mandarin I know, which is literally like 4 phrases.
That's because
it
I
sounds
think even one phrase
Exactly.
is
yeah,
impressive.
it's because
The
it like
standard-
sounds like I kind of know what I'm doing.
the standard is
You know?
so much lower
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Americans speaking
Yeah.
Mandarin than it is for Spanish.
Yeah.
A, because it's much harder
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Americans
yeah.
to do, and B, because like people just don't try as hard
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
regard. So
That
if you
reminds
just say like
me-
I'm Danny, they'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like seriously.
That reminds
could
me
you?
when I try to teach you something in Korean, like you
Oh.
strangely had a Chinese accent.
I gotta go. I'm out. Yeah,
That's actually very interesting.
I think if anything, what I do is I kind of I don't know. I can't explain that,
You
but
channel your inner Asian.
No, I usually channel my inner Hispanic, and I'll like take or like whenever I'm like, oh, this is probably how this name is pronounced because it's definitely not like an American name. I'll like it'll have like a slight Hispanic tint to the way that I say it, even though it's not. It's like a Middle Eastern name or something.
Yeah, right.
But I'll be like, it probably sounds closer to that than it does to like
This is like
how you say it with an American accent.
This is like a psychology thing, so I don't want to get too nerdy, but basically, like for a lot of people who are bilingual, including myself, like if you are bilingual, sometimes learning a third language, your brain will map it to the other language that isn't your primary one. So like when I lived in the Dominican Republic with Daniel, I was
Lechuga?
Lechuga,
Yeah.
with
It's
Lechuga
lettuce.
here,
Yeah, I'm big lettuce.
So like when I lived there, I would try to learn some Spanish or communicate to some of our exclusively Spanish speaking. Like
you ended up
like,
speaking Chinese to them.
I did. There were times where like things would get crossed in my head, and I'd get into the car, and our
interesting.
driver, who went by Blanco, white. Would say something, and I would be like, "Oh, say this in not English because it's Blanco," and I would like. I would like say Chinese stuff to Blanco for like just a word or two before I was like, "What the fuck am I doing, dude?" And like it's just because it was really easy for those wires to get crossed in my head.
What if he responded in Mandarin? How fucking
Well, no. So
yeah.
That'd be insane.
Okay.
So this is piss. Yeah. Sorry.
So this is piss.
Yeah.
Okay. No. So the worst part was when my mom and stepdad, who I speak to in Chinese,
Yeah.
visited us in the Dominican Republic, and the car ride was just me, my mom and stepdad and Blanco for picking up from the airport.
Yeah.
And I was translating between Spanish and Mandarin as best I could. My Spanish is terrible.
Sure.
But like I could sometimes do it.
That's rough.
And it was extremely hard and slow for me
lot.
because I was in my head they were both taking up the same slot.
Yeah.
So anyway, that
actually makes sense because when I was in France over a summer for a choir thing,
Oh yeah.
we went to a shop and we bought something and like they were like, "Do you want this?" And I couldn't think of yes in French, so I said "si." Yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Oui, yeah. That's dope. I love that.
Role playing that out in the van with Blanco reminded me that I want to play a game with you guys.
You engaged in role play with Blanco?
Absolutely. Shout out Blanco.
With your mom and your stepdad there?
Yeah.
Well,
get the whole family involved.
you two have played this game before, and it made me jealous. I don't know if I've hosted this game before.
Maybe you haven't. Yeah.
This is Mason RPG.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The way propel grenade.
The way Mason RPG works is that I'm just gonna like make up off the top of my head some like scenarios that you're in. I want you to tell me, if you were me, how you would I guess carry out your goals or like act or something.
Okay, cool.
Based on what we know of you?
Yeah. I'm gonna add a twist though. It's kind of a wrong answers only. I want it to start feeling grounded in something about me,
and then just go crazy,
and then just don't worry about where it ends up. Hopefully by the end it's not true. It's completely ridiculous. So
it's gonna be completely true.
It's a start real, but then wrong answers only.
Okay.
All right. So in this, we'll start similar to the story I just did. So actually, let's place it in a movie.
Okay.
All right. So I'm the main character of a movie. I just got in.
Sorry, you're the Harry Potter of
I'm
the throwback to last episode. I think.
I'm the main character of a movie. It's like an action movie. Okay. I just hailed a taxi and climbed in, and I'm running away from someone, and I'm about to talk to the taxi driver.
Okay.
And I need to like get out of town or something.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you hailed the taxi, right?
That's
you're on the run. You're on the mend. Is that a thing?
The lamb?
The lamb? Why is that?
On the mend means you're like
you're
on the
getting
other
better.
Yeah.
So not on the mend, on the lamb, and you hop into the taxi and you're like, you just drive. And you're like, okay, let's go. And you're like constantly like sweating and like looking behind you.
This is how it's me. I'm sweating.
Mason sweats.
Yeah, and there's
very
like,
Mason.
Like a rock orchestra playing in the background.
Oh wow!
Somehow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like that sort of music.
No, because that like
this is the scoring for the
scoring. Right.
Yeah. So you have them like drive around different places, and eventually you think you're safe, so you have them drive you home. But you're still like, so instead of like paying him, you just throw some cash at him and like start running towards your house.
Yeah. That sounds very me.
And like you get to your door and you like fumble with the lock and you open it and then you slam the door shut and you're like leaning up against it, like, and then, but what we don't realize is that that's actually just how you act all the time. Like you're being chased by someone. So like when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I need to take a shower. Oh God.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is the plot twist that it looks like I'm running away from someone, but then you just realize I was just going home after a normal day of work, and that's just how I am all the time?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Love that. Thank you. All right. Danny, you got one?
Yeah. Action star Mason Sperling.
That's me.
Really sweaty. He hails this taxi, gets into the taxi, says, "Take me anywhere. I need to get out of here."
Speaks Chinese to a Puerto Rican man.
I was gonna say,
damn it!
You literally, and then you're like, you see that this is a man of color, and you don't know from where. But then you're like, That's
the one thing Danny knows how to say.
And you say something in Mandarin, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so stupid." You turn around behind you, and what do you see? But another car chasing you, and you know who it is? It's Blanco. Blanco's mad because you hailed another driver.
Oh, I cheated on him.
And
you cheated on Blanco.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blanco.
And you know what he does?
It is.
He pulls out a gun.
He
starts firing.
Oh,
he
Blanco.
kills the driver.
He's jealous, in a jealous rage.
He's a jealous ex, basically.
And then does he like go up to the car, like throw out the dead body and then sit in
sits in,
and he's like, now I'm your driver.
Speaks Chinese to me. I won't know what you're saying. Perfect.
And then you drive away, realizing that it was all a misunderstanding.
Right.
Instead,
because there's a language barrier.
Yeah. There's a language barrier, and that's just how that works.
This next round,
I had plenty of time to think of something more.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
This next round isn't really an RPG. Maybe just walk me through. You both have lived with me now.
Yeah.
Right. Be Mason and just walk through a regular day listing as many like funny, weird things that I do that you've learned from living with me as possible.
And then turn them into
no,
crazy...
you don't have to.
You can just stick with
maybe this doesn't even have to be phrased as a game, but just I'm curious as to what observations you've made from living with me that our listeners might not know. So just day in the life it, you know. I'm Mason. I get up in the Danny's already great.
Hi honey. Hey sweetie. Mwah.
Okay, cool.
Hi Herbert. Mwah. Okay.
Kiss both my dog and girlfriend on the mouth.
On the mouth.
Whip your phone out.
Touching the nose.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a funny tweet.
At my phone.
Funny tweet.
He exclaims, "Funny tweet."
Funny tweet. Very tweet. Very nice.
I'm only in my underwear. Walk around. Walk over to my desk area. Type. Ha! All right. Anyway,
Funny tweet again.
Funny tweet. Yeah, same one.
Still funny.
This will be great when I look it up in my browser.
Yeah. I got poop.
Every day?
Yeah. Got poop.
Every day I exclaim, I have to poop.
3 hours later.
Same tweet again.
All right, Daniel, are there any living habits that Danny's referenced that you co-sign here?
What? Does he do the hot thing? Or
I don't think
so. But
okay. We don't even need to do this as a game anymore. But Danny's referenced that I rub my nose as a weird tick.
Definitely true.
I walk around in my underwear.
Definitely true.
I poop.
Yeah,
which is true.
I was going to get
true.
to the fact that it's going to be Daniel like 3 hours later.
Oh yeah. Daniel, what do you mean by that?
Long poops.
I'm a long pooper. That's true.
No, you know what would be even better? Oh man, I'm tired. Maybe I should poop.
I think I mentioned this on the podcast.
You mentioned it a lot.
Yeah.
And then also like I need to take all my clothes off before I poop.
Yeah. Did you get
Did I mention that on the podcast?
Do you get fully naked?
No, you've
I sometimes get fully naked.
You've mentioned that sometimes, like if it's too hot, you're just like, I can't.
Especially if it's too hot,
Yeah.
I get fully
You can't
naked.
poop?
I get
When
fully
it's too
naked
hot?
before I
Okay.
poop to prepare.
Yeah. To prepare. Do you get the poop sweats?
To be clear, like you know, not every time, and only when it's convenient and in the full privacy of my own bathroom. you know?
Yeah.
I don't do it in Daniel's bathroom. I
Mm.
don't disrespect him like that.
Yeah. I pooped in Daniel's bathroom.
Yeah.
I think if I lived in a colder climate, I would be less of a nudist.
Yeah. Like I think there were times where like when we lived together at the 2-bedroom place where I would just walk out into the living room and Mason would be playing video games in his underwear.
Yeah.
And that was a frequent occurrence.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not shy,
Sometimes his balls would fall out. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not shy.
And he'd say this weird thing and be like, "Oh, so that's piss."
Yeah, so that's piss. Right.
That's what piss is. Yep, that is piss.
This is piss. Yeah.
Being on the couch.
Also, I guess like when you're on your computer, just like having a video playing, but it looks like you're
I'm
not watching it.
Yeah.
The autoplay.
Yeah.
Am I the longest pooper either of you know? Because I want that title.
Like the act of pooping for you is long. For me,
Longer than anyone you know? Please
probably.
say yes.
Yeah. Please say yes. Please clap.
Yeah, I would say that I know of.
Yeah. Like I'll spend some time in the bathroom. But I like finished pooping after like 5-10 minutes.
Oh
and
yeah,
then I was
sometimes
just
it's
like,
a while for me.
Yeah. And then I'm just like playing a game or something.
Am I the most seldom pooper too? Like longest
between poops?
amount of time between poops?
What is yours?
how long?
Every other day? What do you do?
Yeah, it's like every other day for me.
Dang, yeah, maybe.
No, my brother-in-law's like 3 to even 5 days.
3 to 5 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he just like poop out a whole human?
Yeah.
When he poops?
Yeah, he kind of
It's
it's
just-
more of a shed.
It's like he's like shedding his inner lining.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I poop like every day probably.
3 to 5 days is a lot. That's kind of nuts. Shout out to your brother-in-law.
Dude, my brother poops every 3 to 5 business days. He takes the weekends off. Yeah.
Holidays are the worst.
He's like, no, it's Sunday. I can't.
Holidays are the worst.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's December 20th. I have to hold it in for like 12 days.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Shout out to Daniel's brother-in-law.
Holding it in for 12 days every Christmas.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
On the
hero we
8th day of
deserve.
Christmas.
my God! I still didn't shit at all. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks guys for
Yeah,
humoring
yeah.
the weird journey I just took us on. I'm in a very weird mood today, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I just feel like taking the steering wheel and driving us straight into the pit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's do it.
okay.
The snake pit.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should stop though. Maybe I should stop being at the helm. I don't know if I've steered
I
us
have.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Maybe I should keep steering
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Back to Mason.
Yeah.
Danny dominates the
I
destination of this
Dialogue?
Dialogue.
Just dialogue. Great.
I wanted to transition over to poorly. mind you.
Danny sounds like you're speaking quite rhythmically.
That's right.
I'm stupid.
Okay. I'm stupid.
Yeah. I wanted to play, to top it all off, I wanted to play a round of speaking rhythmically.
Yeah.
I threw this into the itinerary without telling you guys, sent you the itinerary.
Right.
You were like,
hell yeah.
Cool,
how could you do this?
So this is speaking rhythmically.
It's
Where we sort of beatbox for each other and make each other freestyle rap poorly on a letter at a time.
You guys
down
remember
the
what letter we ended on last time?
Yes. Unfortunately, it was R because it was reasonable racism.
You want to start with S then?
Let's start with S.
Great.
We're going to hit a very hard part of the alphabet really quick.
We'll just breeze by it.
All right.
So who wants to start?
I'll start.
You'll
which
start
means
on
Mason,
S.
you'll beatbox first.
Yeah,
and then Daniel, and then I'll beatbox
and then I'll do
while
you.
you.
Okay, great.
And you'll
Perfect,
think,
perfect.
Think about what you've done.
Listeners, just know that none of us are rappers at all, and we're just doing this for the fun of doing things you don't really know how to do well, but for the fun of it. All right. Are you ready?
Yes. Sexualizing Satan. 17 is 7 plus 10. Sexual sex. Yes.
Tickling, crumbling, Tina Fey, Threezus, starts with a T, there, them, they, that, they.
Undermining uvulas, usually. Underpass, underwear. Ooh.
The volume of my vagina. The volume is very voracious. Volume, voracious. Veronica and Victoria's Secret.
Wow! Wet? Willy Wonka, what's next? Work!
Xylophone, X-ray, Xavier, Excalibur, but only if you spelled it like a weird, like branded thing. Ex-girlfriend.
Yo, my yum-yums, yams. Yesterday, I yacked all over my yarmulke.
Zildjian is the zany company. Zebras. Zachariah. Zimbabwe.
You know, Apple allocates anuses to Albert and his army, and with his army afoot, they anus.
Belligerent booty hole, basting my booty hole, bid all over my biddies. Big biddies.
Crocodile candy coming. You know, Cuban in the chocolate in the crack.
And that's it. I think that's it for now. That's it for now.
Wait, crocodile coming is what
crocodile coming in my crack is what I heard at some point. I think.
Yo, dude, I want a crocodile come in that crack. So
Who doesn't?
I like the idea of crocodile tears,
Dude,
but it's crocodile.
That's fake.
It's like a fake orgasm. When they're faking it.
I think she was just crocodile coming in. Yeah. Dude, I love because like this was it reminded me a lot of Daniel. Daniel last time had M. And he started with milk me, and then he said Mariana's Trench my mother, which sounds like such like crocodile cum, like it's like my crack. It's like Mariana's Trench my mother.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a new one. I love that.
As you can hear, folks, we do not know how to freestyle rap, but we do know how to laugh at each other.
Yeah.
So we hope that you had a good week with us, and we hope that you'll have a good week next week with us too. I'm so I don't know.
Daniel, take it away. What you got to say? Oh, someone's
nothing
scared
you can do about it. Yeah, I guess they could hear that probably.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. That was sexy. Yeah.
ASMR.